Hey, ForexMilitia. Yes, once again, it is Parsival, and I'm coming to you with the weekly outlook, the Forex maneuvers for the week of the 27th to April the 1st. And we have a short calendar this week, but big news at the end of the week, and you know it's the NFP. But we have some medium parts of news, and as you can see on the calendar, there's actually some high impact stuff. So let's go over it. Okay, so we have the Bank of England. Governor Bailey speaks on Monday. Tuesday we have the JOLTS job openings U.S. Wednesday the ADP non-farm employment change private sector. We have the CAD GDP. Now, interestingly enough, we have the US GDP, the final quarter over quarter for the quarter of, from January to. So that's not indicated as high impact news, but because of the inflation and what's been going on, and look, it's at 7.1 for that's huge. So, okay. And like I said, the CAD GDP, we have the U.S. Personal Consumer Expenditure Price Index, end of the month on March 31st. And then April 1st, April Fool's Day, we have the NFP coming in at 485. What's expected, what's expected is 485. The previous was 678. Now, what would be interesting is it was 678,000, which was a surprise last month, and there were some revisions going upward. So if this gets upwardly revised, that would be very good for the dollar. Very amazing. Unemployment rate there at 3.7 and ISM at 10 o'clock. Okay, so that's the calendar. Let's get over to the charts and see what we can see. Alright, so here on the dollar, we have an uptrend. It's been an uptrend since June of last year. Actually, it actually switched over here in December. In December, it basically switched over. So, as you can see, it hit these lines here, this area up here. It still has not hit 100, but it is vying for 100. So we're looking at that. That's 100. Let me see. The next target, 100. Is there a target above that I have? The next target would be 103, around 103, $103. But there's also some divergence coming out of this, and it can diverge many times before it actually begins to fall. So I am going to be looking for this to actually hit 100 and possibly 103 before the divergence actually is corrected. Okay, so on the US 30, look at that. We have some bullish movement. Right, the trend on that's the daily. Oops. We look at the weekly. There we go, much better. Okay, so here we are on the weekly, and we have what looks like this actually switched over from a buy to a sell, right? So what could happen is this could rally up to somewhere around up here, 3,700, touch here, and then come back down. That is a possibility. The thing that might not work out so well with that is because of this. This is what I would call divergence, hidden divergence. And let's just draw a line there and draw a line here. Yes, from there to there. And as you can see, look at the divergence on this. So that could possibly just mean that this will actually continue to rally. Now, this is based on some statistics that it will rally all the way going into August or September of this year. All right, so we'll see if this thing actually does rally higher. And I have some targets, as you can see, up here at 42. 4,200, I'll call it 4,200 and 50,000. So if it goes that high, that would amaze the heck out of me. So anyway, all right, gold. Gold is now ranging a little bit. It's at the highs of, it's very close to the highs way back in 2020. So I'm still bullish on gold. On Bitcoin, because the stock market is rallying and the correlation between the two, right? The alpha. I do believe that Bitcoin is going to rally up into, I really want to say it's going to go up into the 70,000s. So I would say 70,000, so bullish. On oil, we have this also bullish. I took a position going short, excuse me. I took a position going short. So this will actually, it looks like it's going to continue higher though. Probably into the 170s or something to that effect. But there you go. I did take a short position because I thought that there was going to be some consolidation, an area where it would actually find some support. Okay, so I'm still bullish on oil. Okay, on the CAD, this actually did what I believed it would do last week, that it was going to fall because oil is so bullish, right? I might put a recap in from last week, which should be interesting, and then I'll just stop right here. The loonie, I believe the loonie is going to, this is bearish. My call on this is that since oil has risen to the price at where it's at, the Canadian currency, the Canadian dollar, is going to rally off of that and take this lower. So we have some spots here, like I said, 124.50, and all the way down here to 121.50 is like, this is take profit number one, this is take profit number two. All right. And so as you can see, I was pretty decently right, and my targets were here at 124, around 124, 125, and all the way down here at 21.22. Those are the two targets. Okay. On the euro has actually, it fell down to a demand area, and then it rallied a little bit. So one of the Trademiner picks has the euro in it, and what I believe though is that the euro is going to continue to fall. Wow, that was loud. Okay, so it's going to continue to fall, so I am bearish on the euro. And on the pound dollar, I am also bullish on the pound dollar that this will actually go bullish. I have a position that is actually going to go long, and I believe it's going to go long up into this area up here, 137. So 130 to 137 would be a huge gain. I would love the heck out of that. So I'll keep my, no. I'll go with my statistics and say I have a very high probability chance of that to carry out. All right. So that's it for the charts. Let's go over to Trademiner. Oh, the ruble. You know what? I'm not going to go over the ruble this week. I still believe, as far as what's going on with the Ukrainian war, my prayers are with the Ukrainians that they actually pull this out. You know, this is going to sound a little dogging out the Afghanistans, but the war that went on in Afghanistan only lasted about 18 hours. The Ukrainians are it's over a month. They've been fighting Russia, a full-scale invasion, for almost a month. So my prayers are with them that they win this war. Okay? All right. So let's go over to Trademiner and basically see what the Trademiner picks of the week, and then do a review of what I've already selected. See you over there. All right, here we are on Trademiner Forex, and we have the Eurusd, and that is from March the 29th to April the 13th. And we basically have a medium probability from the neural network and a 4.62 chance of profitability, which is pretty high because it goes from it goes all the way up to 5. One would basically be the lowest, you know, somewhere below 1, and 5 would be the highest. So this is pretty good. A risk reward of 1 to 2.4. All right, so that's the Forex call. The stock call is McDonald's. McDonald's, we've got a 5.0. We have an 83% chance for profitability. A six years of in this sample, with a medium chance probability for this to play out, and a 1 to 4.3 risk reward. All right. So as you can see, there it is. Okay, let's go to the charts. And let me set this up because I did not set it up. I did look at it, but I need to see if... Alright, so let's see. It is March 29th to April 13th. 29th to the 13th. And to the 13th. And that is bearish. That's something that I did not say. It is bearish. And so we're going to make that way. We're going to make this way. And we're going to put close. And we're going to put open. Okay. All right. So that's set up. And then on McDonald's, there's McDonald's. I did bring that up. That's nice. Alright, here we go. It is bullish on McDonald's from March 28th to April 26th. So March 28th. Which is funny, to April 26th. I see what I did. So April 26th. Oops. That's 25, that's 26. And we're changing the color to green. And that's the close. Okay. Okay. All right. So those are the calls for this week. McDonald's and the Eurocad. Okay, McDonald's bullish McDonald's, and bearish the Eurocad. All right. Now let's go over what's going on with my prior calls. Something that I did not include was last week. Let's see. Last week was the pound Swissy, which actually closed for a loss. Oops. Which closed for a loss. Let's see. Count history. There it is. Pound Swissy closed for a loss. And we lost about $1,000 on that one. Okay. And then the second one is Hewlett Packard, which I took on the 23rd at a decent price. And that one right now is at a loss right now. Okay, as you can see, we're down 3,000. I took it at 328 and it is now at 310. So far this week, HD lost about 10% within a week. So that's strange, but it is trading. It's the market. I mean, the Nasdaq actually gained about 8% in 1 week. So 10%, it is what it is. So okay, my stop loss is at 283, and so we'll see if that actually rallies back towards some profit. All right. HD actually also is highlighted over here on Syntonax. Excuse me. Syntonax had this right here from March 15th to April 25th. Wow. All right, to the 25th. And the normal percent gain is about 8%, 7.94. All right, so that's pretty interesting right there. All right. The week before, let's see, we had the Swissy, the Kiwi Swissy, and Caterpillar. And what is that doing? Kiwi Swissy is at a loss, but Caterpillar is at a gain. Okay, so I'm good doing. Apparently, I'm doing good on stocks, but not so good on Forex. All right. And then the CAD Swissy, I believe that closed also, and Disney. And as you can see, let's see the CAD Swissy, which I think I went over, which was here. Yes, that was a loss of about $900, and Disney is a gain of about 4,000. So we went short on that one, and we're good on that one so far. So far, so good with that one. Okay. So that's the review, and if you like this content, please leave a like, comment if you have a question for me about Trademiner or any of my setups, and subscribe if you want to support the channel and you want to see more of this content. Ring the bell icon to be notified of that. And with that, knowledge is power. Be power hungry and power to the people. This is Parsifal signing out.